better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice.
You're all trapped in a matrix of lies. A digital cage built by the elite, the media, and
Hello, one person.
itself. You think you know the truth about this country? Think again. The red pill is here. It's about to blow your mind wide open. Let me hit you with a real world wake-up call. Walk down any street and ask 100 random people.
Hello, four people. Make sure to leave a comment. Share this out. Tell people about it. Tell Santa Claus.
Democracy.
Tell Santa Claus. Go to the mall and tell Santa Claus about all this.
That's the illusion they've sold you.
I'm doing a Joker video right now. I got 1 thumbs up so far. That's pretty cool.
Constitution in search of democracy.
You know what would be awesome though is if everybody could go to my GoFundMe account that's in the description here and help out the United Spot.
Declaration of Independence.
Serious.
As our founding
I know. Nobody's gonna see this live. Got 4 people here. 4 people.
fast track to tyranny.
It's called tyranny, but I said tyranny. In the video, I meant to say tyranny, but I said tyranny. So forgive me.
If you're in that 49%,
We got 2 people here.
you're
2 people here. 2 people here. I'm probably gonna shut it down because I don't think anybody's gonna show up.
warriors of liberty. America was forged as a constitutional republic.
Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by your community guidelines.
Republic 99
You hear that?
strip the freedoms
You hear that? You gotta abide by the community standards. For example, United Spots is no stranger to community standards. I was recently hello Gene. I was recently had a video booted off it was so moist too. I don't know if it was technical difficulties, Monkey Grab Orange, or if it was a direct attack from the list.
majority rule turns into majority.
If you guys want to do me a huge favor, though, seriously, I'm being 100% serious on Santa Claus. Please, please do me a huge favor and take the GoFundMe link that's in this description and share it out to your friends and family. Okay, seriously, I really need help. Thank you.
Controls the narrative.
So I'm doing a video right now. I'm finishing up the last part of this.
Live my life. My terms.
My terms, and as long as I don't hurt, steal for another soul, I'm golden. That's true freedom. And here's the kicker. Freedom means messing up. Yeah, you heard me.
Mistakes.
Boy, doing the Joker's voice, it really gets you right in the throat.
How we crush
How we crush and unlock the God-given potential burning inside. Every once in a while, like I'll start off really good. Like I'll be like, wow, this is gonna be the good one. This is gonna, because usually on the Joker, I've got to do a couple takes because it's difficult. Because I really dive into it, but I'll start feeling like as soon as I start going, I'm like, oh, this is it. I can't. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. And all of a sudden, I'll get like a little tickle in my throat, and I'm like, ah. And then next thing you know, I'm like, I'm coughing. It's pretty awesome. I don't smoke or anything like that, but every once in a while, because I have to change my voice up. We're here to conquer, to innovate, to be legends in our own stories. Wake up from the Matrix, Patriots. Share this truth and question the system. Defend the public. Because if we let the illusion win, well, freedom dies. But if we rise, we reclaim what's ours.
what's ours.
Max Meyer says liar Max Meyer, are you calling me a liar? Damn it. Max Meyer's mean. Max, are we going to have a problem? Max over here calling me a liar. Oh, Gene's here, Barnes here. Have you included AI Green in one of your segments yet? Al Green. No, I'm not a smoker, Max Meyer. Jeez, I'm not Lindsay Lohan, or Hannah Montana. Jeez. That's mean. Call me a smoker. You do realize I do over 300 some odd voices. I can't be a smoker, and jeez, I can't stand smokers. Well, I don't care if you smoke. It's not that. Let me rephrase that. I can't stand cigarettes. I just can't stand it. I don't know. To each your own. I mean, I'm addicted to coffee, so we all have our vices. But I encourage anybody that does smoke to stop, or if you don't want to, that's your. Is almost as repulsive as Benny Thompson. See, I don't know who Al Green is, or AI Green, or whatever. I looked him up, but he does like cartoons like South Park, but I didn't really dive in to see if he was which side he was on. So I don't really want to jump into that car and find out that I'm just being made fun of. So I get really sad when people make fun of me. I can like totally dish it out, but I can take it. Trust me. I make fun of myself. Seriously, when I wake up, I spit on the mirror. Like I look at myself and I spit on the mirror. I don't care. Gene, United Spot. That would be very interesting if you had an avatar of Miley Cyrus saying, "I'm out of here" since Trump has been elected. You know what? I have got so many videos of people that are so upset. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I have literally made over 4,000 videos. 4,000. Now, each video usually takes me anywhere between 6 and 8 hours. The most I've ever worked on a video was, I think, 19 hours. And that video did okay. I did about 19 hours on it because I write my own scripts. I do all my own voiceovers. I do all my own edits. And I run my own social media accounts. It's been very difficult now that I have a full-time job again. Well, it wasn't easy, but it was a lot more manageable. Now that I have a full-time job, all the ideas that I have, they disappear faster than I can remember them. It's like waking up from a dream, and if you don't write down the really cool thing that happened, you'll forget about it. And that's what happens when I'm at work now. So I do miss that part. Kathy Larkins, how are you? Monkey's here. Monkey Grab Orange. Dwight Zombie is here. Gene and Monkey Grab Orange. I hope Tammy comes back. I know she was a part of the original live that we had. I got booted for some reason. I started talking about a certain list that I'm not going to mention now, apparently. So I'm not sure if you guys, Stacy Salah. Hey, yo. Hopefully I'm saying your last name right. So I just had it recently. I know a lot of people don't get to see my videos anymore. And I know it's not your fault. I've been constant emails to YouTube and they just don't want to help me out. So it's fine. They keep telling me the same thing. I keep saying, look, it's not 3 months ago. It's 3 years ago. But I just had a video actually taken down. And anybody that has a YouTube account with a pretty big following and a lot of content and has worked really, really hard for many, many years, anytime you get a message from YouTube, it's always like, it's horrible, even when it's good news. So they said that a video was taken down. So I appealed it. Of course, I lost the appeal. And this is what was said. And to give you an idea of what the video was, as you know, I'm a memer in some aspects, but I'm also a comedy account. And there was a video of 2 firemen, that were showing you the safe way to deep fry a turkey for Thanksgiving. So I thought it would be hilarious if I titled it and put, the big words in the title saying, "Be safe out there, use common sense." And wouldn't it be funny if I put Gavin Newsom's head on one of the firefighters and Karen Bass's head, Mayor Karen Bass of California or LA, on the other firefighter. And YouTube, this is exactly what they said. They said, we think your content didn't follow our harassment policy. Content that contains targeted harassment isn't allowed on YouTube. This includes, but is not limited to, threats, simulated violence, wishes for DEAATH, or serious injury, and reveling in or mocking the DEATH or serious injury of an identifiable individual. So they took the video down. Not only did they didn't take it down, they removed it. So I appealed it. 5 hours later, sorry, your appeal is denied. So that was horrible. But I'll give you an idea of why. Because anytime I do a video now of Gavie, oh wait, how do you spell it? Gavin, YouTube either demonetizes it or it gets completely hidden. You know why? Well, because he's running for president. So, Max Meyer says, my dentures fell out again. Barnes, hit the notification bell and click all. Monkey, T Dizzle, Kathy, Caucasian, Frank's mom works. Oh, is Frank here? I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. Is Frank here? Is Frank hiding his comments from me? Are you guys, is that a thing? Teacher Lynn is here. Awesome. So listen, I got 30 people in here. Please go to my YouTube description of this live and share out the GoFundMe for the United Spot. This is serious. I know most of the time I joke around, ha 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 ha, you know, I need a few bucks here and there. I am seriously begging at this point. I'm like 155% begging at this moment, like on Santa Claus. If you guys can do me a huge favor and go to the link that says GoFundMe and share that out with as many people as you possibly can. I don't even care if you send me $1 or 50 cents. I don't care. Anything at this point is going to help the United Spot because, and I'm going to explain to you why so people understand. So YouTube, for many years, this was my full-time job, okay? And I created a life for myself through YouTube, and I was able to do what I love to do, which is content creation. I know a lot of people don't consider it a job, but if you saw the hours that I put in to this, you'd understand that it kind of is a job. And so what happened was they gave me a life to where I can not only pay my bills, but live a life. And in that time, I was building up my life. They took it all away. And what happens when something is taken away from you? You have to rebuild. Well, what happens if they don't allow you to rebuild? Well, then you use up all your savings. You use up everything you have. You have to move. You have to let go of things. Things get repossessed. And you have to go get a job. So that's what I did. And I thought to myself, okay, well, I'll go get a job. Well, many people, I was at the top of my game when I got let go. Back in 2020, they wanted me to put something in my arm and wear a mask and wear gloves. And I said no. And so for that, they let me go, which is fine. I get it. It was fine. It gave me the opportunity to be 100% invested into the United Spot. But I was at the top of my game. I had a really nice paycheck every week, you know, and everything was great. Well, when you start off in a new company, you're kind of at the bottom, paychecks don't really seem the same. You're not given the same opportunities. You know, I was with that company for many, many years, like 16, 17 years. So anyways, that's where we're at today. So I have been vocal with YouTube. I've even spoken to a few lawyer firms to try and help me out. That is a possibility that I'm not throwing away. I would gladly take this to a lawyer to have them look at it because, you know, it's definitely horrible what they're doing. I've talked with many people that are actually YouTube employees that don't understand how an account could do so well for so many years and then all of a sudden just crash and burn. And unfortunately, the people that work for YouTube that are telling me these things don't have the clearance to help me out. So what am I left with? Well, I contact YouTube through their AI generated, help me, help me. And they always give me the same thing. Oh, your channel is performing great. The only reason why you had a spike in views and a spike in revenue is because a video that you posted 3 months ago. Well, that's why. So, but they're not really understanding the problem. This happened 3.5 years ago. The problem happened 3.5 years ago. I was making consistent revenue, and it was either staying exactly the same or it was growing. My subscribers were growing, my revenue was growing, my views were growing, my channel was growing, and then all of a sudden, one lonely December morning, I look at my analytics, which is the lifeblood of YouTube, and everything dropped 90%. Everything, all in one swoop, within a matter of 4 days. My views, my revenue, my reach, everything dropped 90%. Now I'm a one-man show, so I'm already to the gills with work when it comes to the United Spot. And so taking on a new project or trying, I could have definitely gone to the other side. And that's where I feel like I'm being kind of pushed to the side, because I've obviously reached out to the White House, and it's not that I don't get a response back from them. I do. I really do. If I can message the White House right now and get a response back. But they're not helping, because there's a lot of other people just like me that need help too. I'm just a content creator. So that's all I am at the end of the day. I mean, it's not like my videos are changing the world. I mean, I think once my videos can launch a rocket to the moon, maybe I'll get some people to take me seriously. But I think where a lot of people lose focus in what I do is that it's extremely hard when you're a comedy channel that exposes the truth with humor. I think people forget how important using humor actually is, because how I do it, I expose the truth. Listen to what I'm saying. I expose the truth with humor. Okay, so if you want to listen to Tucker Carlson, who is obviously he's a paid journalist, he's a paid influencer, or Candace Owens, they're all paid to read a script. And if anybody's ever watched Good Morning Vietnam, you'll understand how realistic that is. Even Dan Bongino has clearly stated that he lived in a world where at one time he was paid to read a script. That life is out there. And that's why they call those people influencers. I am not an influencer. And as much as I would love to take the offers that I've been given over the years to steer my content to a different direction, and I think you all know which direction they wanted me to pull it, and offer me hundreds of thousands, money that could seriously change my life. Out of respect for myself and the people that have supported me, I couldn't have done it. And I still haven't done it. And there are people that tell me, oh, you're stupid. You should have taken that deal. Who cares about your subscribers? Who cares about how you feel, man? You got to take care of your family. Well, okay. But at the end of the day, money's just money. I believe that what I have been doing and what I believe in, my goal, means much more than money. Now, obviously, I need money to live. That's why I'm here right now. But I'm not going to take any special offers from some person who wants to offer me $100,000 to 200. The most I've been offered, I believe, was $275,000 to change my entire platform. And they told me, they said, you're more than welcome to keep the videos that you still have, but change everything. Literally. They wanted me to change everything. They wanted me to go all against Trump. They wanted me to go all against Republicans. They wanted me to go all in. And I said no. There are people out there that did say yes. They really did. And I know a lot of people don't take it seriously. Oh, you're just a comedy channel. Your videos are stupid. They're just stupid little videos. Well, that may be true. That may be true. But you would be amazed at how many people have responded to my videos because of the way that I produce them. For example, General Flynn. General Flynn, 4-star general, used the word exceptional. And he shared quite a few of my videos. But to do a mock-up on X and Truth Social saying exceptional, I think that's incredible. But that's just me talking out loud, you know. I don't know what to talk about here. I mean, there's only 22 people in here. Ask me a question. Let's make this interesting. I mean, I love you guys, but come on, you got to. It's like I feel like I'm talking to myself here. I mean, ask me a question. Seriously, ask me a question. Ask me a question. Is it just me here? Tammy didn't show back up. What you eating Christmas Day? Probably nothing. Okay, so yeah, dude, it's bad. It's really really bad. I'm honestly my wife just told me they're probably going to shut off our water. I'm serious. I'm really really serious. And a lot of hey, go get a real job. I did. I had to go get a job about 6 months ago. I got a job. I've been working this job every day, nine hours a day, and it's just not enough. I just can't. You know, I working my way slowly back up to where I was, but it's going to take some time to get to the pay that I was before. But it's horrible. It's terrifying right now. So yeah, so that's why I've got the GoFundMe right now. It's not even just it's for everything. It's horrible. It's bad. It's real bad. But yeah, General Mike Flynn. I did a video about. It's called "A Few Good Lies," and this is just one of the several that General Flynn has shared. But he said this is exceptional. And then he tagged President Trump, Tulsi Gabbard, Pam Bondi, and yeah, it was pretty cool to get something like that from a 4-star general. I was like, wow. But he, you know, a lot of those people follow me. Devin Nunes follows me. Dan Scavino follows me. Roger Stone, Mayor Giuliani, Devin Nunes. I think I said Devin Nunes, Dan Scavino. Cash Patel follows me. Dan Bongino follows me. You know, Cousin Eddie follows me. No, that was just the chair. Here, let me do it again. Oh, did I Eric Swalwell? No, I would have known if I don't have to lie about that. I would be honest. I'd be like, hell yeah, I did that. Jeffrey, thank you so much. Hey, Merry Christmas. Jesus is King. Absolutely, 100%. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Don't they donate on True Social? No, I don't know. That I have a really hard time. I have like 100. Let me see what I got here on True Social. I've got so I've got 400,000 followers on Facebook, and it's really hard to reach anybody when I'm begging for money there. As soon as I beg for money, it's horrible reach. So True Social, I have 124,000 followers. On Facebook, I have 404,000 followers on Facebook. And so I did a begging video, and it's pretty cool. It got 11 likes and 1 comment. And that was 5 hours ago. So, hey, I'm trying. Hey, listen to this one right here. You ready? Hold on. Look, I'm going to show you how good my begging is. My begging is.
Go right ahead if it makes you want to donate to me.
Ready?
You want to donate?
My begging is pristine. Are you ready? Listen to this. Hold on.
You want to donate to me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm poor. Yeah, you're right. I beg too much, but I also make videos too much. Sure, I could be a cold-hearted donator like you, but I don't have any money. Well, you donate how much money you want to me. I won't stop begging. I like to beg. My subscribers like me to beg. My viewers like me to beg. Because I'm the real grifter. What you see is what you get. Hey, hit that donate button if you're feeling generous. Every little bit helps to keep that content coming in. Or if you want to subscribe to the United Spot for more daily videos, that's your choice, but whatever. I don't think anybody will see this anyway. Merry Christmas. You want to donate to me?
Yeah, so I beg pretty good. I beg pretty, and the video that I posted was pretty incredible. I did a short. Thank you, Barnes. I did a short. It's actually up on YouTube right now. It's a short of me begging, and I even got a picture of me getting hit with a snowball, hit with pennies. I even got Joe Biden punching me in the face. I got attacked by an elf. Yeah. Oh, even Santa Claus beat the hell out of me. Max, I don't even understand Bitcoin. I wouldn't even know what to do with Bitcoin, but I appreciate the offer. I'm sitting in Louis Pizza drinking a Dr. Pepper with extra ice. Wow, look at you, Mr. Successful. Must be nice to afford ice. Don't tell AOC you have ice in your cup or she's going to freak out. I can't wait to upload this video right now. You know, the sad part about this is that I'll put all this effort into it. And I'll post it on YouTube. and see, I don't even blame you guys. It's not your fault. Have you heard of the Trump corollary to the... I have no idea what that even is. You gave me almost a headache trying to read that. Hold on here real quick. I'm gonna post my Joker video right now. I don't know where anybody is. Tammy's not here. Yukon Man's not here. John Castaneda's not here. Bill McMonagle's not here. Robin Spillman's not here. Who else? Annette Poison's not here. Can't believe Tammy and John aren't here. Daniel C's not here. Got 17 people. Maybe they have lives. Maybe they're not like the United Spot to where they can just sit around and talk to YouTube. I don't know. It said your feed ended. Did it end again? Teacher Lynn? Teacher Lynn's here. Great to see you. Teacher Lynn, did the feed end again? Yeah. What's a life? I don't even know anymore. This ended again? It's not going on anymore, Teacher Lynn? Wait a second. If this live ended, how am I still talking? Wait a second. Is this the Matrix? Oh, okay, I'm still here, Barnes. Thank you. Got confused there. I was like, what the... It's on now. Okay, awesome. So if anybody wants to help out the United Spot, all 21 of you here listening, LRD Bonaventura, thank you very much. And hey, shout out to all our men and women in law enforcement. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate that. We, Holman, won. But when you originally, Teacher Lynn's using all caps. That means she's pissed off. I was being sarcastic. Hopefully I didn't offend you. Please don't hurt me with those capital letters, please. I love Teacher Lynn, by the way. But it is, every once in a while, it's like trying to explain to the United Spot, hey, United Spot, listen. Shh. Teacher Lynn was just trying to. Dwight, how much do you get from 5,000 views on a video? 5,000 views on a video, I usually get about $15. Everybody's like, wait a minute, what? wait, what? $15? Wait. Yeah, brutal. Joe Thanks is here. Please, guys, I am begging you. Even if you guys don't donate, I really don't care. I really don't care. Please go to my GoFundMe link on this particular live right now, or go to my Facebook or my X account or my True Social and share the FUCK out of the GoFundMe link to all your friends and family, please. Okay, so Barnes, I'm going to explain to you. I know a lot of people say, oh, that doesn't sound right. I'm really not lying to you. So what happens is there's a CPM. And it's basically what you get per 1,000 views. My CPM is right now around $4. So that means every 1,000 views, I get $4 on average. So with every 1,000 views, and you have to account though that fluctuates. So it could either be, on average, I usually anywhere between $3 and $4 per 1,000 views, but it does fluctuate. So you figure on a 5,000 video, usually around $3 per 1,000 views. Yeah, about $15. Joe Thanks, $5. Thank you so much for that, Joe Thanks. Truly appreciate it. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. I am so excited.
Listen up, America.
Oh, this one's gonna be good. Hey, for any of you out there that don't understand, okay, I want to give you, well, since there's only 18 people in here, it's not like it's gonna matter. It's funny too, because like a lot of people, they're like, oh, only post on YouTube, don't post anything on Facebook or X. Drive everybody. Well, nobody's gonna see it if I post it on YouTube. Then you will understand that it is why Tammy. Oh no, I understand that, Teacher Lynn. I understood what you were saying. Max Meyer, what about subs? Subscription or subscribers? I don't make any money from that. Memberships, I do. I make from memberships or super thanks. But it's hard to tell if I even get that money. I don't even know if I even get that money. That's why I always encourage people to do like the GoFundMe's or the PayPal or the Cash App, because that way I could actually see it being given to me versus I don't know if YouTube's actually doing that. But yeah, no, I put a lot of work into the YouTube channel and I get very little back. No, Teacher Lynn, I understand. I totally get what you're saying. I started a live before this, it ended, and I had to start a new one. But I'm just wondering what, oh wait, hold on. And that, no, I totally understand. I had to start a new live, so. It was only going on for, I think, like maybe 5-10 minutes or something like that. And then I started talking about a list. And then, so I had to start a new live. And now I've been doing this one for 33 minutes. And, but it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. So just to kind of give you a thing here, I've got the Joker dressed up in...
Listen up, America.
Oh. So I got him dressed. He's at the North Pole, and he's dressed up. He's dressed up in a Joker Christmas suit. So how do you like them apples? Well, hopefully everybody's having a good night. I don't know. Hold on. Barnes, I've heard they've changed the rules on views that also require folks to also watch the video after the live stream and comment too for it to count. That I don't know. True Quiet, stay strong, yo. You have a message and a purpose, and that always comes with a struggle. Thank you, True Quiet. You always You always know how to cut me to the core. Thank you so much. Jane, I hit the thumbs up button for this interesting live. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is very interesting, isn't it? It's quite it's quite interesting. You should see some of my videos, Jane, or Jane, or Jean, or Joan. Is the E silent? Um, I got to be honest with you. Life's a garden. I don't know if I should. Well, I don't know. How long before Google implosion? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Honestly, I don't think anything's gonna happen. I think they're gonna stay in business. You know, um, they're gonna stay in business. That'd be awesome if you guys were to ask me some questions. So I like answering questions. I really do. Instead of just sitting here talk, because nobody really. That's why nobody shows up, because they're like, oh, that guy's gonna talk. Because nobody really cares what I have to say. I like answering questions. I really do. I really do. I mean, I would love for people to ask questions like, hey, how many times do you drink water? Do you like broccoli? Everybody's like, no, we ain't gonna ask you questions because you want us to ask you questions. I'm not gonna ask you questions. That's why there's only 15 people here. Supreme Court ruled them a monopoly, but hasn't acted. And nothing's going to happen. So that's the thing, is that the people who are in control are going to stay in control. The people who are not in control, I mean, we're all just guests. That's it. What's your favorite kind of booze? I don't drink. Kevin, no, I am not, but I appreciate you asking. And there is a reason why I really wanted to, but I couldn't. It was my mission. My family was definitely involved, but there was a reason, and it breaks my heart because I really did want to serve, but yeah, it happens. You know what? Barnes, I think you know this. Dwight, I'm sorry I don't drink. Do you ever feel like any of your content was ever too? No, Dwight, I really don't. I've really kept it, strictly in the. And I'm not really a hateful person. I'm not like one of those people that like get excited if somebody gets, something bad. I don't wish harm on anybody, and I definitely don't want any. I get excited when people succeed. I'm not that jealous person. So no, I just. Yeah, I don't know. Barnes, we are spinning. And I think anybody that's over 50 years old can see that the government is, it's never going to change. Nothing's ever going to change. They're always going to be in control, and we're always just going to be puppets to their masquerade and their crazy little maze. Teacher Lynn, how can this be happening in America? It's been happening. And I know Teacher Lynn's very smart. It's been happening, but here's the thing: the government knows that the typical human being has a very, very selective memory bank, and people forget extremely easy because they're always preoccupied with the new distraction or the new drama. But this has been going on for years. I always like to use like the Seinfeld. Obviously Seinfeld hasn't been around for 100 years, but it's been around for a long time. And if you go back to old Seinfeld episodes back in the early 90s, you'll see the same exact storyline that's going on now was going on back then, just different actors. Just different actors. And when I say actors, I mean, politicians, government, president, all that. Thank you, Barnes. I started doing that about 7 years ago, I believe. I started doing the check engine light on Joe's head about 7 years ago. Thank you for being here, Kevin. And yeah, I appreciate not being a sellout. It makes me happy. But Dwight, to answer your question, do you ever feel like any of your content was ever hit? No, because I'm not. I don't submit, or I don't subscribe to racism or hate or violence. I'm not really that kind of a person. And so my comedy is more as far as exposing like the Dean Martin roast. That's basically what my comedy stands for. I expose the truth, the corruption, the crimes, the lies through comedy, and I do it in such a way that it's gotten the attention of a few people, and that's what the Pelosi family has blocked me. That's why Eric Swalwell has blocked me. That's why Jasmine Crockett has blocked me. That's why Mark Cuban has blocked me. That's why Ilhan Omar has blocked me. T-Lab, all of, Ayanna Presley has blocked me. They're seeing the videos. They're getting around. A lot of people can relate to what I do because it's very easy to absorb. A lot of people don't really understand that it's extremely difficult to watch Tucker Carlson or Candace Owens. You have to understand Tucker Carlson has been in movies. Tucker Carlson has been on TV. And he acts the same way he does when he's doing his regular broadcast. That tells you everything. Bill Maher, same thing. Bill Maher acted the same when he had Stewie Griffin, a cartoon, on his show on Family Guy. Okay? That's all you need to know. There was a movie called The Campaign with Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis, or whatever the hell his name is. Sassy Sandra, hello, how are you? T Dizzle, 100%. You are 100% correct. There was a lot of, even Kevin Costner's Swing Vote. Lots and I mean, Anderson Cooper, all these people have all been in movies and they've acted the same exact way. They're reading the news. That's all they're good at. They're being paid to read someone else's words. You think that Anderson Cooper writes his own scripts? You think Candace Owens writes her own material? No. This is all pre-written crap. Anna Poison, great to see you here. Great to see you here. It's all pre-written crap. Honestly, I wish I had somebody writing my own stuff. It would make things a lot easier. I've actually, one of my favorite things to do is where people will support me by sending me money to make them a personal video. A lot of people have a lot of great ideas, but I like to do my own. But when it's a personal video and they send me money and I put work into it, they'll say, "Hey, I've got this great idea for a script." They send me the script, and I make them a video. It's great, and it's so easy. All I got to do is do the voices, and I'm done. It's very hard to write a script. I know a lot of people think it's easy. It's really hard, and I've got over 4,000 original videos out there. So I've written over 4,000 scripts, and I know that's not a lot because they're only 2-minute videos, but Papa Woody, it is all about the money for some. For some, and I know I sound like a hypocrite because I'm sitting here begging for money with a GoFundMe link attached to this particular live, a GoFundMe link attached to my Facebook and my True Social and my X and my Instagram. But I'm not trying to be a millionaire. I'm not trying to live in a big old mansion and drive a fancy car. I'm just trying to pay my bills at this point. Thank you very much, Teacher Lynn. I appreciate that. I love the word amazing.
Are you in?
Okay, so I'm almost done with this video. As soon as I'm done with this video, then I get to post it. And that's when the magic happens. So just to let you know, I'm just finished. I just finished my Caucasian. How are you? Can I be an inside trader? Max, I don't know. I don't even know what an insider trader does. I'm not really smart. I wouldn't even know what an inside trader does. Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, man. Oh, okay, it's okay. Right now I gotta get all this out of here. So I've condensed this video down. All right, so have a good evening. Oh, so Sassy's taking off. She's like, you know what? This is dumb. This is stupid. Sassy's like, I've been watching your videos since 2016. Your writing and message has always been great. Keep spreading the truth. Thank you, Sassy. I appreciate it. And you have a great evening. And thank you for watching since 2016. That means a lot. That's crazy. That's awesome. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Joe Thanks says, hey, neighbor. And Teacher Lynn says, welcome back, Annette. It's great to have Annette. I had to put my no, hey, no, Sassy, seriously. Trust me, I'm just thankful that I got the time, a little bit of time. So enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you so much for being here, seriously. It means a lot. Thank you. I am trying to do this video right here. One of my favorite videos that I've ever done was the ICE Agents Baby from Donald Trump. That video took me so long to make. First of all, I had to rewrite the song Ice Ice Baby and create an entire song about everything relevant at that time. It was insane. I don't always say that I'm great, but that video was epic. And I still keep trying to share it. I share it on Facebook every once in a while. I'll share it on True Social, hoping that, somebody will share it out. It's just, a lot of people think like, no, Teacher Lynn. Actually, thank you, Teacher Lynn. Honestly, that is if I did Big Mike videos over and over again, I think that would probably help, because every time I do a Big Mike video, it does well. People are attracted to it. Not in that way. But yeah, the Big Mike thing is just a psyop. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Michelle's over there on that thing talking about her hair and don't touch it. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing when they get on there and say that, people line up to listen to what she has to say. Come on. They know exactly what they're doing. They're pissing off the right people. And, just like Bill Clinton, just like, maybe this question has been asked, but do you follow Q? Asking for a friend. Believe it or not, the United Spot has been Q'd twice, which is strange for a meme video, comedy videos. But the first one that I didn't even know, it's not that I didn't know what Q was. I didn't know how to find it. I was like, wait, everybody kept saying Q sent me, Q sent me. I was like, wait, what the hell is this? What does this even mean? And this was a long time ago. And it was a video I did about Jack Dorsey, Donald Trump Jr., and the girl from Morning Joe. And it went viral. And I got Q'd. And I'm actually still in there if you find it. It had to do with John Scarborough. Or Joe, excuse me. Yeah, I got Q'd twice. But I don't know. I don't know anything about this stuff, and I know that President Trump has off and on supported it in some way, shape, or form. I know that Dan Scavino's a bit, and I'm in constant contact with Dan Scavino. I think he's a great guy. And I think it's awesome that he takes the time out to respond to me. But, it is what it is. I don't really pay too much attention to it because, I'm not really a firm believer in anything because nothing's helping, to be honest with you. And I know a lot of people are frustrated. I think I honestly believe, I know I have a lot of people that are thinking differently, but I really truly believe that President Trump is doing a good job. He's doing the best he possibly can with, the odds. There's just a lot that it's fighting. I mean, look at everything that's going on right now. You got that little guy from, Anna Poison, great to see you here. You got that little guy from, Fantasy Island, you got Tattoo over there trying to impeach Pete Hegseth, and you got Nancy Pelosi on her way out. You got Marjorie Taylor Greene just completely losing her freaking mind. LRD Bonaventura, thank you so much. No, I'm serious. I don't know how to say that name. That's a nice last name. But when it first started happening, I was like, what in the hell is going on here? I don't understand. Q sent me. And it was just like like queue after queue after queue after queue. And unfortunately, that is an account that I lost on X. And the reason I lost that account on X is because President Trump shared one of my videos, and he shared it. It was back in 2020, I believe. He was still president at the time, and he shared it. And Twitter, this is back when it was Twitter, immediately labeled it as a fake video, basically, a manipulated video. So it got 5 million views in like an hour, you know. And so I was like, wow, because this was the first time that President Trump had ever shared anything from the United Spot. So I was like, whoa, this is crazy. So if that isn't enough, the very next morning, which was like maybe 5-6 hours later, he shared it again. Now, I've done research. President Trump has never shared the same exact thing twice. And I've researched it. So the first one, when he shared it, he says, "What's this all about?" That was the quote. The second one is he shared the same exact video and he said, "China is drooling." 2 days later, Twitter suspended my account and I've never been able to get it back. But that was the same account that I got queued on. But luckily for me, Q has nothing to do with Twitter. So you can still find the United Spot in the Q archives. And then President Trump obviously shared me multiple times on True Social, which was awesome. And he played one of my videos at 7 of his rallies on the jumbo screen right before he walked out, which is pretty awesome. So let me see here. You know, it'd be great if I stopped talking. Whoa! Holy crap, I did get a donation. I got a $50 donation. I'm not even kidding right now. This is freaking awesome. Somebody just sent me $50. Holy crap. Okay. That's freaking awesome. I'm so excited. That's pretty cool. Thank you. I'm going to make sure that a lot of people will donate anonymous, which is fine, but I don't want to say that the person's name unless it's public. So, but wow, dude, that is so cool. Let me see here. From James. James, thank you so much, James. Seriously, thank you for that. That's awesome. James just sent me $50. That's so cool. That's freaking awesome. Thank you. And there was a guy named Daryl and Jeffrey that also sent me one yesterday. Daryl sent me one. Thank you, guys. This is so cool. Thank you for that. It's freaking awesome. Wow. What was I going to say here? As soon as you started talking about... So is it gone again? Did it stop again? Let me see. Is everybody still there? Anybody still there? Hello? Copy. No, we are live. Teacher Lynn, I'm back. All right, awesome. Thank you. So I'm about ready to post this video. I gotta do this last part. I always like that ending. 5x5, Max Meyer, Livid. Okay, so I'm gonna post this video right now. Hopefully it gets some views. We got 13 people in here right now. Never dropped here. Kevin Coney. Never dropped here. I don't know what that means. maybe it's the first time on the United Spot, maybe. I don't know. If it is, welcome. I appreciate it, Kevin. Man, I was having an issue. I don't know. When I started doing the United Spot, never in a million years did I ever think that I would ever have followers. I mean, seriously, I never thought in a million years I would ever have followers. But look at me now. Feed never dropped. Barnes, still don't see the video. Oh, no, I'm going to post it in just a moment. Never dropped here. Oh, thank you, Kevin. T Dizzle, all good here. Come on, guys, ask me some questions. Come on, seriously. I mean, even if they're tough questions, be like, the United Spot, you probably just use ChatGPT. You don't even know. You don't even make your own videos. You have ChatGPT make them. That would be trying to get. Man, that's so awesome. I got a donation. That's why I like GoFundMe, because we are a family of followers. That's awesome, teacher. Thank you so much. Where is John Castaneda? Where is? Oh, hold on. You know what? Maybe I should share the freaking live instead of crying about it. You know what? I'm gonna share this freaking live right now. See if this does anything. Because we all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Here it is. I'm just gonna share it. I'm just gonna say screw it, whatever, bro. We gotta do what we gotta do. You know, because life is a garden. I'm gonna say, come here, please. I always gotta say please. All right, so we're doing that right there. Just bear with me, please, because I want to do this, but I'm trying. This is why I need help. This is why I need help. Have you ever used ChatGPT? No. How does your wife feel? It must hurt her. You know what? Yeah, she's getting a little. She's getting a little discouraged. She supports me though. She really does. She supports me. But it's been difficult for her too, because you know it's crazy. It's crazy that they're able to do this kind of stuff. You know, I'm not doing anything bad. You know, I'm not posting anything that's horrible. I'm just, you know, I make videos that make people laugh and I expose the truth. So I don't get it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. All right, so my wife does not collaborate. My wife, no, she doesn't want anything to do with social media. No, I don't use voice to text, Max. And Barnes, no, my wife doesn't collaborate. No, she's not a social media person. She doesn't like it. And honestly, I don't know. Hang on here real quick. No, I just want to post this video. That's all I want to do. Hold on. Let's see if anybody shows up. Okay, so now I'm going to post the video. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not screwing around. Teacher Lynn, yes, absolutely. And I think yes, I'm opposed to using any of that AI stuff because it's not trustworthy. And the reason I'm saying that is because most of the internet is built by left wing propaganda. So when you type in something, hey, what is this and this and this, and blah, 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 it's going to tell you what they've been instructed to tell you versus what's actually the truth. So you're going to have all these people who could have done their own research and actually watched videos or watched old newspaper clippings or done their own actual Nancy Drew research using ChatGPT and Grok. Um, just to give you a prime example of how wired everything is, when you get an update for Twitter or Facebook, it's all of them together at once in your little app store. Why? Well, because they're all connected to the same thing. That's why I remember years ago, people would usually, I'd have followers that would unsubscribe from me or block me or say mean things to me because I would tell them, look, you tell me not to support YouTube, but yet you have a Facebook account. And then they'll say, well, I'm giving up Facebook and I'm going to True Social. I say, okay, well, True Social is still in the App Store that you got YouTube and Facebook. And as soon as they realized that, then they would block me because they didn't have anything else to say. Um, World's Greatest Dude, 1784. I believe that most of those pictures, whether they're true or not, doesn't really necessarily have any context to anything realistic because just because somebody's infatuated with President Trump doesn't necessarily mean there was any connection to that. And half of the things that you see on the internet now are all fake anyways. Um, so, but Teacher Lynn, to answer your question, it does hurt her because she knows it's personal for me, and I've invested so much of my heart into the United Spot, only to be rewarded with failure. Um, and it's not even like that kind of a failure. It's like they won't allow me to succeed. Like they've literally just caged everything in, and it poisons back. Um, it's just it's sad. It's sad, and it's not an easy thing to see someone you love and care about invest so much of their time. And I mean, for me, I've sacrificed a lot of time with my kids and my wife and my dogs for the United Spot. Not not that I'm I'm not playing the smallest violin, but I'm saying that these videos, especially with all this stuff that's coming out now, it's like these videos that I create are really really not that easy to make. I mean, just if you gave me an idea for a video, right, and you guys wrote out the script, and all I had to do was do the voiceovers, and you had everything else set up, it would still take me about 3.5 hours to create that one video that you already laid out. But when I write a script, especially when I'm doing a new song, as you know, I probably have over a couple hundred songs now that I've rewritten. It's extremely difficult. Those are the hardest videos that I do, are the songs, because I have to rewrite the lyrics in order to fit the agenda that I'm trying to push in some way, shape, or form, and also have it rhyme. And then I have to actually sing it in the particular voice that I'm doing, whether I'm doing Trump or I'm doing Nancy or I'm doing Joe or I'm doing Kamala or I'm doing Hunter. Um, you know, it just, it's, I don't know. I don't know. It just depends. But T Dizzle. No, I'm not a fan of Tracy. Hi, kids, lurking from my Roku. Wow, I'm on TV. Whoa, sweet. Tracy Carl, great to see you, Tracy. Great to see you, Tracy Carl. For anybody that's interested, I'm getting ready to upload a video, and I really hope you guys watch it. I just wish Yukon Man was here because it's a Joker video. I've been trying to explain to Yukon Man that it's nothing personal because I know he likes the lives, even though he works his butt off, like some of you. Sometimes he just lurks. He's able to listen to the lives from while he's working, but I couldn't afford to do the streaming anymore to where I play the videos. So that's why I'm doing this, because this is free. YouTube allowed, but I still have a horrible reach. But Max Meyer, OMG, I don't know what I did wrong. I'm sorry, Max. I apologize. Um, Gosh, I can't wait to do this. I want to upload this. So my favorite thing to do is upload a YouTube video and see how bad it does. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be pretty insane. The voices are exposed. Yikes. Shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Now everybody's going to know. They're all going to laugh at you. But I do over 300 different voices every year. And I get, I get a new, hold on here real quick. What should I name it? Shoot. Hold on. What should I name this? I don't think I've ever done this before. I don't think I've ever done this where I actually, oh, that might go. Shatter the Matrix. Shatter the Matrix. Huh. That's. I think I'll do that. Shatter the Matrix. That might work. The Shocking Truth. Hold on. Okay. And then I'm going to do the whole begging for money thing. It's the holiday season. I don't know if everybody saw my, man, I've done, nobody's talking anymore. Nobody's even answering me. Like, gosh, this is how uninteresting the United Spot actually is. 20 whole people in here and nobody's asking me questions. All right, so Shatter the Matrix, The Shocking Truth. This is the brand new video from the United Spot. And I'm uploading it right now. Okay, Teacher Lynn, yes, your writing and performance skills are outstanding. I think your character development equals any great television show or movie. Thank you. That was very nice. I appreciate that. We Homan 1, I hope I'm saying that correctly. I am releasing it on YouTube first, which I really don't understand because I barely even get any views. I should probably just leave YouTube. But I know a lot of you are still on here, and I just feel so bad because it's like, Teacher Lynn, I have made a movie, but nobody watched it. I have a hard time gaining traction. But I've made a movie before. Tracy Carl. No, I'm not gonna leave YouTube. I can't leave YouTube. But I am, for anybody that wonders, if you go to my description on YouTube, you'll see that I'm on Facebook, True Social, Instagram, and X. I have a Gab account and a Parler account, but I barely ever use them because, I do have a Rumble account. But unfortunately, Rumble really, I don't know why either. Rumble, I just have not been able to do well over on Rumble. It's crazy. Really weird. And I've got like 500 videos on Rumble. So I don't get it, but it is what it is. So, all right, so we are gonna go push this right now. I got to click a few buttons. And then I can't wait to get this new video out. I'm so excited about this new Joker video. I love the Joker videos. Cobble Oh no, Kabi Friends. Oh, said hi. What's up? How are you? Was your movie on 8-track or VHS? It was a 8-track. It was an old Conway Twitty movie. Um, no, I did a movie years ago. It was almost like Napoleon Dynamite style, um, but it never went anywhere. I'm a failure, but it all works out in the end. I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be all right. Um, Man, I just want to give you a brief example of some of the videos that I've done. I did an Ilhan Omar video just recently. I really hope you guys can watch that. It was a song. Here comes Ilhan. I just did a South Park. It only got 3,900 views. I did the Democrats of South Park. It's got AOC, Candace Owens, Ilhan Omar, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Jasmine. I did a Tim Waltz has been diagnosed. That video, holy crap. Holy crap. No, I'm not from Connecticut. Um, Not even close to Connecticut. That so Tim Waltz has been diagnosed. That was uploaded 2 days ago. Democrats of South Park was uploaded yesterday. Um, I did a video about
On the first day of Congress.
oh that video only got 4,000 views too. I did AOC singing the 12 Days of Congress. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thank you, Teacher Lynn. I appreciate that. Joe Thanks is back. And then one of my favorite ones, but I got demonetized. It got demonetized. I could not believe it got demonetized. Welcome to impeachment court. Ilhan Omar announces she's running for president. That got 10,000 views on YouTube. So I made about $50. It took that video. So the Ilhan Omar announced that she's running for president was a song, and the script that I rewrote the song to here comes Santa Claus took me about 3 hours, and then the video and actually singing it took me quite a while. So I ended up making $50 off that whole video, and I ended up putting about 9 hours into that video. So I made $50 in 9 hours. Not bad. And the auto pen president was demonetized. It was demonetized. I was so upset because I was so excited about that. I was so excited about the auto pen president. And it was a remake of Frosty the Snowman, I believe. Let me see here. Hold on. I don't want to play it too loud because then this live will get demonetized. Hold on. Oh, no. It was, oh, geez. It was the auto pen president, but it originated. I had to change it because I thought that would help me get it to be monetized again, but it didn't. But it was originally Biden, the auto pen president, instead of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I did a whole entire remake of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And what I tell a lot of people, I know that I'm not the only channel on YouTube, obviously, duh. But YouTube 99% of the time is not going to tell you I have a new video. So the best thing to do is just check in with me after 4 p.m. After 4 p.m. No matter where you live, just check in. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. So let's see. Eastern time. So check in after If you live in the West Coast, check in after 6 o'clock. If you live on the East Coast, check in after 9 o'clock p.m. And I'll have a video up. I have a video. I usually have a brand new video up every single day. So this one is Shatter the Matrix, the shocking truth. And I am so excited about this video. I really hope that it works out. So we're going to do it right now. I am uploading it, and it is live. Dude, you're over the target. These techno aren't. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Tracy, I know it is. It's crazy. So, Cobby friends, obviously, you know, and that's what I tell people. The hardest part about being a comedian is that usually people don't really take you seriously, even though what I'm doing is actually extremely real in the context of this being exposing the truth and the corruption and the crimes and the lies. It's extremely real. It's very, very realistic what I do. And I do it in a very creative way to where it not only entertains you and makes you laugh, but it also, whoa, there's no way this is real. This has to be fake. There's no way. And then you do the little research and guess what? Yep, I wasn't lying. So, okay, so we're going to do this. I've got 3 likes already. We're gonna watch this video. So right now there's a person named Charles Neely said, you got that right. Having coffee with common sense says Mr. Ree, ho, ho, ho. I'm liking both of these comments and I'm gonna thank them. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Thank you for watching. And then, so I got 2 comments right now. Thank you for being here. I said thank for you for being here. Okay, sweet. Copy free. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Squirt Bottle. Appreciate that. Let me see here. So we got 2 comments so far. Now I'm gonna do my regular thing where I share it. So I'm gonna like it too. So now I have 9 likes. One of them's mine though, so it doesn't really count. Now I'm going to take it to Facebook. And what I do over there is I'll tag it. I'll put it on Facebook and okay. So we got that over there. Now it's on Facebook. I share it to my story, and then I'm going to share it to 3 groups. Okay. So now it's that. If there's any, 12 people. This is horrible. Everybody hates me. And then I go to Facebook and I'll post the same exact video and I'll get thousands of likes, hundreds of thousands of views, comments like crazy. I don't get it. It's crazy. But, you know, it's the life I've chosen. So just deal with it. Life's a garden. Dig it. I never imagined myself, you know, when I was a kid playing with my Tonka trucks. I used to be that kid that would live on a hill, and I would always ride my Tonka trucks down the hill. I went through a lot of shoes. Shoes are your brakes. But I never even, when I always, you know what? Honestly, I think I could have known, but I just obviously couldn't predict the future. Um, I don't know if anybody remembers the old recording devices we used to have. It was like a little tiny little box with a handle, and it would have a large speaker and then a cassette player, and then you could record your own voice on the tapes. So I would always record my different voices, and I'd always do like, I talk like this, and I say like this because I was a real big fan of Cheech and Chong. And I'd always like, I'd always act that out, and I do like prank calls. I used to love doing prank calls when I was a kid. Those are like one of my favorite things to do. Um, yeah, I know, Teacher Lynn, it's crazy. I don't understand why they don't send money. Well, here it is. 5, 6 years ago, I used to get a lot of donations. I think everybody's doing bad. That's why. I think nobody has necessarily recovered from the Biden administration. Um, that's probably why. Because, like I said, as soon as I do like a beg video where like I put a link in for a GoFundMe or a PayPal or a Cash App, I'll get 3 likes or I'll get 4 likes and no comments. But I'll post one of my regular videos and then I'll just get 1,000 likes. But there's a lot of people that are just barely scraping by right now. And it has nothing to do with President Trump. He's trying to clean that up, He's trying to make it better, but, I don't know. Who knows anymore, you know? I'm just a grifter. I'm just a grifter. I don't even do anything but beg for money. I do a few things besides beg for money, though. I do. I really do. I do put a lot of work into it. Barnes, Mom had a lot of them, like from the time you're born until you're in the hearse. Things that were so bad that they couldn't be worse. Yeah. Yeah, that's Teacher Lynn. Back to your point. That's why I like to use GoFundMe, because it shows how many people are donating. And trust me, I'm very, very thankful. I don't care if you send me $1 or 50 cents. I'm extremely thankful that anybody would ever, donate to the United Spot. I also sell T-shirts, and I also, create videos too for, specialized videos. They're not extremely cheap, but I work with people, I like to help out. I've done a lot of free videos for people. And the sad part about it, there's actually one person I did a video for, and he's a very, very big person now, like huge. He's got like 1 million followers right now, and he's got a movie out and all kinds of stuff. And I did a video for him, and he asked me how much, and I said, hey, this is because it was for trafficking. And I said, no, I want to do this video for you for free, help you out. And I never expected anything from him, and so I just said, no, let me just do this for free. I would love to help do this. And I did it. And now this guy is completely turned on Trump. Like 190% he turned on Trump. Like, it's horrible. Like, I've cut off all ties with this guy. But anyways. Thank you, Teacher Lynn. I appreciate that. It'd be nice to have some more people in here. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Hold on. So I shared it on Facebook, the link. And I mean, usually, I think the most I've ever had was a couple 100 likes for a YouTube link. Because YouTube, or Facebook, they kind of punish you for that. They don't want you to go away from Facebook. They want you to stay. But I'll post a video. It's too late to post it on Facebook now. I've done that. I'll post a video. Right now it's 10 o'clock, so or 10:04, and I'll post a video on Facebook late, and it'll be it could be a video that's so good that people will be like, oh my gosh, but nobody will see it because it's too late and the algorithm doesn't want it. What do we look for at GoFundMe? So basically, on the GoFundMe page, Hold on here real quick. It'll show you. So right now, when you go to the GoFundMe page, $250 has been raised. And all you got to do is it says, I don't know how you guys are doing this, but it will give you this first thing that says like your privacy choices, and all you got to do is say click that do not sell share my personal information, and then you're in. And as of right now, there's a guy named James, a guy named Daryl, an anonymous, a man named Jeffrey, another anonymous, and another anonymous, and another anonymous that has donated to the United Spot so far, and it shows you how much people have donated and how much has been raised. So, and then it says, if you have been laughing at my videos, you know I live to bring you the wildest, most unfiltered political memes, skits, and satire that actually hit the mark for over-the-top impersonations to spot-on takes on the day's chaos. And then it's got a picture of me getting punched by Joe Biden, which is kind of cool. Jeffrey, watching on Roku. That's so awesome. Thank you. Yeah, but there's Teacher Lynn, there's a lot of people out there that really, really hate me for some reason. I don't know why, but they call me a grifter. They say that I always just beg for money, and I'm like, I'm not begging for money. I'm asking for support, basically. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I am just a grifter. But it's not like I just stand out in front of the grocery store and beg for money with a sign, you know. Okay, hold on real quick. Okay. So the last donation I got was an hour ago. Thank you so much for that. That's so awesome. I can't believe it. That's so cool. He sent me $50, just like, you know. All right, so let's go to the YouTube video now. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So right now, 11 minutes in, and it's got 45 likes, and it's got, hopefully it didn't lose again. Monkey, grab orange. I'm replying to your comment right now. Thank you for hopefully it's still on. I just lost connection again. Thank you. I said thank you for watching. Damn. I don't know if anybody's off having a problem. Okay, so I just like monkey grab oranges. Is anybody still there? Okay, good. I volunteer at a train museum. We have 4 Santas, the kid. That's awesome, Jeffrey. Joe, thanks. Thank you very much. I just replied to Joe. 4113N5 says, yup. I replied back, yup. LOL. I don't even know what LOL. Great video. We Ho Man 1. Great video. I'm going to say thank you for that. And a heart. Anna Poison, great to have you here. Tracy, Teacher Lynn, Jeffrey, thank you guys for being here. Seriously. Please share out the live so we can get... John is here. Hey, John. It took a minute, but you're here. Thank you for being here, John. Great to see you. Hopefully Tammy comes in. Big Slinking said everything was alive from the beginning. I'm going to say true dat. That's my Jasmine Crockett. Having coffee, common sense. Thank you. So if anybody knows what I'm doing right now, I'm replying to comments. Hey, no, John, thank you. John Castaneda, everybody. So for anybody that wants to know, I posted a video on YouTube called Shatter the Matrix, The Shocking Truth. And it's a pretty good Joker video. I just wish Yukon Man was here to see it. I haven't seen Yukon Man for a while. And I blame myself because I can't afford to do streams anymore because I owe the streaming service way too much money. So, and I know people get bored from things like that. That's why I only have 15 people in here right now, because they're like, dude, I just don't want to listen to this guy talk. The hobby store on site gets 1,600 a day during this event. That's awesome. That's a lot of people. So if you guys want to, it's got 115 views right now in 15 minutes. That's pretty impressive. To take you back 3 years, thank you, Tracy. I like people that feel sorry for me. Texas Cop, how are you? Take you back 3 years ago, if I would have posted a video on YouTube like the Joker videos, I would have gotten probably 5,000 views in the first 20 minutes. Now, I got 118 views in 15 minutes. And that's just inflation, you know? That's just inflation. But those old SFO bi-level community cars, we have 6 like that. I have no, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Also, too, because I'm a grifter, I do have to mention that there is a GoFundMe link inside of this description on this video. There's also a GoFundMe link on my Facebook account and my True Social account and my X account and my Instagram account. Hey, I'm a grifter. So I need money. So if you guys want to go there right now and share it out, you don't even have to donate. Even if you don't want to donate to the GoFundMe, that's fine. I get it. I understand. Everybody's doing, I'm not the only one. But if you can share it out to your friends and family, you have no idea how much I'd appreciate that. Seriously, to help me get past this, because I'm in a pretty bad spot right now. That's why I've resorted to GoFundMe. Usually, you know, I just, you know, every once in a while, you know, people will help me out, you know, with certain things, and I appreciate it more than you could possibly understand. This particular hole that I'm in is really, really bad. Pretty bad. And it's, you know, as a father and a husband and a provider, it's pretty scary. And it's almost like no matter how hard I work now, it gets worse. So, like I said, I had to get a full-time job again 6 months ago, and I'm still doing the United Spot. I've been doing the United Spot for over 10 years now. The job that I had before I was let go because I wouldn't put a needle in my arm. I had worked there for about close to 18 years, and which was a good thing, you know. It was time to say goodbye because their politics there were just pretty rough. So I invested all of my time into the United Spot, and was able to finally start, you know, not worrying about paying my bills. I was on time every single month, and I was able to do a few things extra that I didn't normally get to do with my family, which was awesome because, you know, I was working 12, 13 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week at that company, and also doing the United Spot. So I lost a lot of time with my family. And so for about 3.5 years, about 3.5 years, things were going really well, really, really well. And I wasn't a millionaire. It wasn't even trying to be a millionaire. I was just happy that I was paying my bills and, you know, living a little bit of a better life. And then all of a sudden, after 3.5 years of consistency and growing and you know, succeeding, YouTube pulled the plug, and I've never gotten it back. And the hole that I put myself in not only affected me, but it also affected my family as well. So I haven't just been sitting on my butt, though. I've definitely been trying to get out of it, and it hasn't been easy going back to work. It wasn't my dream to go back to work and make somebody else rich while they throw me crumbs, but you got to do what you got to do when you're trying to provide. And I know that anybody out there that's a family man or a family woman realizes that you got to do what you got to do. So, but a little help doesn't hurt. A little help from my supporters out there. It never hurts, It's not, I'm only asking for $1. $1 isn't even, I don't know, maybe $1. That's 4 quarters. 4 quarters, 10 times, 20 nickels, 100 pennies. I understand. It's pretty rough. But, Candace Owens, man, I don't understand how people can still support. I'm sorry. I've never supported her. So I've never done any videos about her. I treaded lightly on that subject, even though same with Marjorie Greene. But I lost a huge amount of followers when I called Marjorie Taylor Greene out years ago. I already saw it. I saw it years ago. But I knew Candace. It's like people would talk to me, oh man, Candace is going to be the next president. I said, are you watching this? Are you sure you're watching what I'm watching? Because she's actually pulling one over on you, and you just don't know it yet. And but it is what it is. You have to understand that, and I've said this to many people. You will see, and I told them right before the election, for the second election, you will see a lot of people who you thought were 100%, not even just in President Trump's corner, but in common sense's corner. And you're going to see those people drift off to another spot because another opportunity, which pays more, suddenly came up. And I'm not going to talk anything bad about Ron DeSantis, but the same thing happened when he came around. A lot of people didn't even know who that guy was. And then he came around, and everybody jumped onto Ron DeSantis. Same thing with RFK. They jumped on his ship, and you got to do a little research and find out exactly what's going on. So, but in the end, the people that support these politicians, these congressmen and women in the Senate, I don't understand that logic. I really, really don't. I'm not a fan of George Santos and him, doing, I'm not a fan. I'm really not, and I'm not afraid to lose followers because, obviously if you're friends with him or support him, I don't know what to say. Everybody makes mistakes, but he hasn't learned from them. He did basically zero time in jail for his crimes. But, it is what it is. We're talking wire fraud, using electronic communications, to defraud donors and government agencies. He was falsely soliciting campaign donations. He created a sham company, and he did a bunch of luxury purchases, and designer clothes and even OnlyFans subscriptions. Okay. And I will be doing a video about this really soon. I thought he was going to be in jail longer. So I kind of held out, but I got to say, because he's already throwing $100,000, a couple $100,000 parties now. Unbelievable. Aggravated identity theft. Knowingly using stolen personal identification, credit cards, using their names. He stole 11 identities from donors. He did a conspiracy to commit offenses against the United States. He was plotting with others. And that was somebody, he was a consultant that he it was also, he pleaded guilty too. He was falsifying records to deceive the Federal Election Commission. He had credit card fraud, unauthorized, and repeated charges on donors' credit cards. It was over 44 grand. 44 grand. And most of it was for personal use. And obviously, the victims, they had no knowledge of this, and they did not give him consent. And most of them were elderly individuals with dementia, and there was even a woman with brain damage. I've already done a video. Jeffrey, thank you for including that, but I did a video where Gavin goes to jail. But I have not done one where he shaves his head. And I'm not even done yet. There was what was it? Falsification of records. He was submitting false entries in the FEC campaign for the finance reports, and those date back to 2021, I believe, and in 2022, and non-existent loans from his mother. And then he fabricated donor contributions, and it was basically to create the illusion of if it's a successful campaign. And then there was what was it? False statements to Congress. He literally lied. He lied. Income, assets, liabilities, conceal his financial struggles and fraudulent activities. He lied. On money laundering. Money laundering. And then he stole from the government. 24 grand in COVID unemployment benefits from New York. And also from federal programs, while he was employed full time. It was working in Florida. So, and it was using a stolen identity. So, over $600,000. $600,000. Unbelievable. But, hey. So, yeah. Anyways, but, people just love that guy for some reason. Kobe, friends. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I love how you use comedy to bring attention to the misconduct and general wrongs of elected politicians who receive little to no blowback in the news media or Hollywood. And thank you for that. And a lot of people tell me, they're like, hey, United Spot, why don't you do something else besides this? You probably get more views. Believe me, I probably would. If I were to switch to the Democrat side or the liberal side or the weirdo side or the rhino side, I guarantee you I'd be on a whole different paycheck. And I guarantee you I probably wouldn't be begging for money. But I have my pride. And I remember when I first started doing this, because I was doing this. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. Thank you. I used to do social media. Eric Bernard, thank you for being here. Yo, back to you. I used to do social media before the United Spot. And I stopped doing that because I was receiving some pretty heavy threats. And threats that were just not something that I wanted to put my family through. And that's why I decided to do comedy. And that's why I decided to do the United Spot, because it's easier to get your point across, make people laugh, entertain people, expose the truth, and not make it personal. That's why I don't have too many people in here like freaking out. Because when you put yourself into it, are you saying Pan or Pam, Jeffrey? When you put yourself into it, it becomes more personal. People, they'll see you and they'll see you're a human being, and now they just want to attack you for being who you are. They judge you. They, all kinds of crazy stuff. And because of the words that I was saying, and because of the support that I was giving to a particular side, I was getting some very, very terrifying emails and messages. And so it was one of which was a person that was actually showing me what he was going to do to my daughters. And that particular person was from Costa Rica. And that was pretty terrifying. Getting the picture of my daughter's school didn't help out. So that's when I said, you know what? I'm good. Rod Cox. Hopefully I don't get in trouble from YouTube for saying that, but thank you. Constitutional Republic, let's go. If anybody's in here right now, please share this out so we can get 20 people in here. That's the other thing that I find hilarious, that I have 330, almost 334,000. For some reason, for the last 6 months, I just cannot get to 334. I'm literally at the end. I'm in the 333, 990 something, but it will not let me get to 334,000. It's crazy. So right now I'm at 333,000 subscribers, and I've got 19 people. And for people that have been religiously watching the United Spot videos again for the lives, you'll see that this is pretty standard. Even if I play videos, I could have a special guest on and still have like 20 people. And this is I'm not throwing any shade to anybody else. Believe me, I'm not throwing any shade to you guys at all. This is not your fault. This is clearly on YouTube's end. And I have contacted an attorney. So I will be going through an attorney. I'm just waiting for the call back. And the best part about these attorneys is that they don't need any money. Os Greg, keep up your good work, mate. Thank you very much. You've been a big supporter, and thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Ron, crazy thing about Mark Dice. Years ago, I had a couple of my family members running some of my comments, and apparently they weren't following my directions when I said to just, post videos and make, whatever comments. And apparently some of my family members and friends, they would sit there and spam Mark Dice. So he ended up blocking me years ago. I tried to explain it to him, and he just told me to fuck off. So, it is what it is. I've got nothing bad to say about Mark, but he just wasn't willing to listen. That it wasn't me that was doing that. And that's why I cut off all ties with any of my family and friends helping me out with comments. And that's why I have a hard time commenting on a lot of stuff, because it's a lot, especially when you're on Facebook, YouTube, True Social, X, and it's just a lot. So, but yeah, no, I'm not the only person that's going through this. There is a silent, tiny little violin being played by many, many, many people that do the same thing that I do. But it's not even just politics that's being censored. There's people that are hunters that are being censored. Even people that, ride dirt bikes and all that kind of stuff. It's horrible. So long story short, I sign up for all the YouTube programs. If they have classes or they have groups or they have meetings and whatnot, I sign up for all of them. And I have this person who is a case manager for YouTube, basically. And once or twice a month, I'm invited to these groups where content creators and everything, we get to listen to how things work and, special tricks of the trade and all this crap. Well, I was actually invited to a very small group about 2 weeks ago, and I was extremely excited. there was only 2 other people involved in this group, and 2 high-end YouTube employees were on the call. And this was a FaceTime thing. And they wanted to know exactly, what we would like to see more of on YouTube and what we could do, it was different and what we use. And it almost felt like an interrogation. Like YouTube, they wanted to know what we use and find out, what other programs and what other social media sites. And all 3 of us said the same exact thing. We did really, really well. And then all of a sudden, now we make 0 money on YouTube. And obviously, I never got into this to make money. Never in a million years did I ever think in my wildest dreams that someday I would make money from YouTube or Facebook or X, or never was even a thought. I just wanted to make content. But after the hours and hours and hours that I put into this, I did expect something back from YouTube because I know they're making money. And you got to figure 1 2-minute to 3-minute video runs me about 6 to 8 hours to create. That's a lot a day for just a video. Let me see. So I mean that's a lot of time for just a video. Santa Claus is coming to town. So when YouTube pays you like garbage when you're working, because usually I put in on the United Spot on a daily basis, even with my other job, I usually put in about 12 hours a day. And I know that doesn't seem possible, but I don't sleep that much. So when I'm at my other job, during my lunch break and my breaks, I'm always doing something for the United Spot. Luckily, I get an hour break or hour lunch. So I do a lot during that hour for the United Spot. I get a lot of things ready. And then as soon as I get home, I go right to my office and I get started on everything that I was thinking about during the day. And it's a crazy process. My wife has learned to deal with it. And I do everything I possibly can to, obviously show her attention. Our kids are grown up. So we don't necessarily, they don't care about us anymore. They love us and they see us every once in a while, but it is what it is, especially now. It's like, it's pretty scary times now to where, no matter how hard we try, nothing's working out right now. So that's why I'm on here begging for money once again. Let me see if, hold on here real quick. Whoa. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit. 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 Hang on, I gotta see if this is right. Hold on, this is great. Holy shit. What the fuck? So an anonymous just 10 minutes ago donated $250. Holy shit. Wow. Holy shit. I don't even know who it is. Holy shit. Wow. I just got a $250 donation. I don't even know what to say. It's from an anonymous too. I don't even know who it is. Wow. This is crazy. Huh. Wow. Um, wow. Thank you, whoever that was. That's insane. I can't believe that. Wow. That's just, wow. Um, I was tearing up there for a second. That's pretty awesome. Wow. Thank you. That was insane. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Crazy. That's wow. Okay. Well, I guess jeez, that blew me away. Whew. Okay. Let's all right. So trying to get my wheels back here. It like literally just threw me over the edge there. Holy crap. So I'm gonna check on the latest video, the Joker video. If you guys haven't seen the new Joker video, please do. Oh Jesus. I don't mean to use his name in vain, but jeez. Okay, so 41 minutes and it's got 257 41 minutes ago, it was uploaded and it's got 257 views. It's got 109 likes and it's got 24 comments. So let's read the comments here. Just a chip in says, LOL, well done. I liked it. True Quiet 710, keep up the good work. Purpose comes with struggle. Keep using your voice. Thank you. I just like that. Mike Sullivan says, we have lost all of our 3 ring circus acts. Okay, I'll give a vote to this clown. LOL. Sent forth 5 as a member. God bless United Spot. No. Thank you. Ruth Lundy 4497 says, I'm in. Rock on. And those were the new comments that I replied to everybody else. We'll do questions. Public subscribers haven't responded. Questions. Super thanks. Newest. Okay. Just a chip. Glad you enjoyed it. All right. Well, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm really happy right now. I really hope that I'm really hoping that my YouTube channel like goes back to where it was. That was pretty cool. I didn't do lives back then. I didn't do shorts back then. I just uploaded a video a day, and I'm 100% convinced that, and this is why I think that the lawyers that I contacted might take this case. And the best part about it is that they are not asking for any money. They're either going to take it and know that they will win, or they won't take it because they know they can't get anything. And honestly, I really don't even care about getting any money for it. I just want to be left alone. I want my channel to earn without any blockage or any censorship or shadow banning or anything. That's what I'm looking for here. And this is what I've been basically crying about for years. So that's what I'm hoping. So, but as far as what I've gone through, to go from having hundreds of thousands of views, comments, thousands of comments, thousands of likes, shares, and you know, making a somewhat decent living, um, down to zero, in literally a 2 week period, and then never recovering from it. I think the most that I've made since then has been like I think $2,000 in 1 month, $2,000 or $3,000 in 1 month. And you break that down into 7 days a week, 6 to 8 hours, 10 hours sometimes a day, and then you're left with $2,000 to $3,000 a month plus taxes. What they're doing is wrong. What YouTube is doing is really wrong. And what I've come to find out is that the high-end people like Jasmine Crockett, who has blocked me, Eric Swalwell, who's blocked me, Nancy Pelosi, who's blocked me and her family, Ilhan and T-Lab and Ayanna Presley, all these people that I've done videos about, I know for a fact that they have contacted YouTube and told them to put the brakes on my channel. And a lot of people don't really understand, because people are so quick to forgive because they forget so easily. But Mark Zuckerberg is a prime example of what is wrong with social media. When Biden and Kamala Harris were running the show, he did exactly what they told him to do. And then as soon as Trump won, now he's doing everything that Trump wants him to do. Because don't get me wrong, I went 4 years on Facebook without getting a single new follower. But I kept going. I kept showing up to Facebook every single day and downloading videos and posting pictures and getting 3 likes with 300 something thousand followers. I was stuck at 300,000 followers for 4 years straight. 4 years straight. But I kept showing up to work every day because I was determined. I still am determined. And then as soon as Trump won, all of a sudden that little magic fairy came over to Facebook, after Mark Zuckerberg went on Joe Rogan's show and basically spilled the beans. Oh yeah, Joe Biden and Obama, they've been telling me what to do and all this and blah, 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 whatever. And now I'm up to over 400,000 followers on Facebook. And my videos are actually being seen again, which is amazing. Because, at the end of the day, I don't need to be a millionaire. As long as I can pay my bills and my videos get seen, that's all I care about. I'm a very, very simple person, a very simple person. You give me, I think everybody went to sleep. Everybody's kind of like, is he still talking? Is he still talking? There's like 18 people here. Got 42 likes on this particular live. So I'm pretty excited about that. I cannot believe, oh, geez. That's crazy. That's just insane. Anyways, you know what I'm going to do right now? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play my latest video. It's got, hold on. I'm going to play it real quick.
Listen up, America. I hate to break it to you, but you're all trapped in a matrix of lies. A digital cage built by the elite, the media, and the system itself. You think you know the truth about this country? Think again. The red pill is here. It's about to blow your mind wide open. Let me hit you with a real world wake-up call. Walk down any street and ask 100 random people, what kind of government is America supposed to be? Boom! of them will spit back a democracy. We'll land of the free because of democracy. Wrong! That's the illusion they've sold you. That's the bloop.
No, Teacher Lane, I don't have the streaming service anymore, so it's just you're just hearing the video. I can't actually play it. I mean, I could try this. Let's see. I really like that video. It's a really good video. You know what I think I want to do? I think I'm going to I really encourage you guys to watch the new Tim Waltz video, the new South Park video, the new AOC video. You have to watch that. You have to.
On the first day of Congress, my outrage gave to me a bill I called gross on TV. On the second day of Congress, my outrage gave to me 2 raging speeches and a bill I called gross on TV.
That's just every once in a while I hit one out of the park. And I gotta be honest with you, I am good at what I do. I'm gonna upload, because I don't think I uploaded this one to Facebook or X yet, so I think I'm gonna do that. You know what? There's 13 people in here. I think I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys have worked hard enough for me for an hour and 27 minutes. You guys, I mean, come on. It's like almost 11 o'clock. You guys have worked hard enough. But do me a favor, if you guys, all 12 of you, I think if we all combine our powers, I think all 12 of us, 13, including me, I think we can make the United Spot special again. Tracy, yes, I'm letting you all off work. You guys are done supporting the United Spot for the night. Go to bed. We love you too, Teacher Lynn. Love you guys, all you guys. Respect and appreciate and love each and every one of you supporting the United Spot. It means a lot. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Please do me a huge favor if you can. That's the only thing I ask. The only homework I'm giving you guys is to please go to the United Spot once a day and check in on me to make sure that you didn't miss anything. And even if you don't watch a video, leave a comment real quick, even a thumbs up or a like, or share it out. It takes 1 second. And you have no idea how much that helps. So please do that for the United Spot. It would mean a lot. And thank you for all the support. Thank you